Oh, welcome back as we are back again. Therefore, as we continue with this next presentation, the entire empire expansion of the Lamoshe Moshe Vamoshe Skhumbulile Coast Sisonke Siyanqoba chronicles of immortality, passion to survive, of the passion to ultimate for the new world order. R1 Value Coin Summit, a Wheel of Fortune discovery in a combination of executive board of co-founders as from the source of the root of the power of intelligence, of also the spirits of the existence of the origins of the 21st millennium to the 31st millennium, inheritance of the global new world order, manage, advanced management to leverage and navigate the planetary business universe of its global economy as the source of the sons of the soil, of the black multiracial native nations, of the rise of the black ISIS, what in combination with Kurbete Kutaigoras Korospia of the African United Unions of Africa without the invitation of the District 6. So, therefore, the Cricket Town's old age coin, with its discovery of the Wheel of Fortune, the spiritual, eternal, immortal natives of the city of Cape Town, and the Western Cape uh, Mayoral Executive Committee, United Nations, World Stock Exchange, World Bank of the World Economic Forum government, and its continental native United Nations introducing all Icelands and the Irelands of the global network, advanced management in a board of executive group of unemployed, unskilled, uneducated street youth, whom were also the drop out of schools, who are the committee board, broad board of multi various departments, founding executive, the experience of Sub Council 10, as from Sub Council 1 to Sub Council 24 of the City of Cape Town. From the exactly the Sub Council 10 Street Youth of Khayelitsha, as from Ward 92 to Ward 94, introducing Ward 96 and Ward 98 as this Empire Street Youth introduced the wards, collaborate with their wards with year 1992 of the Barcelona Olympics, and that is Ward 92, and then the year 1994 FIFA Football World Cup, United States of America Fair Play World Cup, and the year 1996 of Ward 96, the City of Cape Town Olympic bid of the and the RSA Football African Championships with the troublesome 96 of Amaro 7-day theory of Kulumanati, while the year 1998 of Ward 98 was the last FIFA World Cup of the 19th century championships of France, with year 1996 was the last World War of the 19th century time, known as the World War. Yeah. Then Ward 91 and Ward 95 of the Sub-Council 10, entire youth, also founding executive of the entire empire expansion of Lamoshe, Moshe, Vamoshe, Skhumbulile, Sisonke Siyanqoba. The collaboration of these words are the are for the year of 1991. Is the 70th year of the research of the old age coin R1 value of the 1921 that also began in 1901. Research in progress since the 163 years of year 1652 of the Dutch East Indian Company for Trekker movement to year 1815 of our independence, provided back to the District 6. But here, if it was provided back to the District 6, then District 6 is the Ward 96 of this Khayelitsha Sub-Council 10, because this what research we are talking about here was never discovered by the natives of the District 6, Khoisans, Bushmen, Hottentots. It was discovered by what? By Sub-Council 10. Then, so as from year 1991 to 2021, the research was complete that the old age coin of the District 6, now belonging to Sub-Council 10 of Khayelitsha, what? I won't repeat it again, you heard me. Of 100 years since 1921 to 2021 was the discovery of the YouTube playlist of the discovery of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune was also discovered by the black, not the coloreds or the Khoisans or the Hottentots or even the Bushmen. It was discovered by the black unemployed youth and unskilled youth of all the black township schools of Khayelitsha. Meaning that 163 years, the fact that this District 6 man, 163 years was the executive private board of directorates in the World Economic Development Forum of the World Bank, Stock Exchange of Foreign Direct Investments, of also the IAAE. The District 6 never forgot to the black people of South Africa, of Khayelitsha, Sub-Council 10, they never forgot to research their own foreign direct investments of the inheritance of their Wheel of Fortune, while they were oppressed and suppressed for 163 years in World Economic Forum, because their District 6, meaning what, 96 of Sub-Council 10 of Khayelitsha, and its Griqua towns. Yes, we've got the Griqua towns. Well, it is Khayelitsha, the Griqua towns of the black people of youth that discovered the Wheel of Fortune with the ex-spirit of the black multi-native sons of the soil. Sons of the soil are all the black natives of Africa. the colors and the Hottentots and the Bushmen and the what Khoisans are not black. They are colors of fuck up, colors of cack, rubbish of bullshit. The scientific staff committee, they all committed to the African unions of the African United Union as the black soil. They all committed to the African Union that they never manufactured any value of economy. We discovered the value of the economy, of the wheel of fortune. Whether it's I don't care any black note or white note or green note or what note. It is an African note now. Fuck you. Thank you. Or silver coin or of the shilling, 1 rand, 50 cents, 10 rand, whatever, don't care now. Even a silver coin, in year of BC and AC, in year of BC and AC, the blacks were there. In Africa. So all the economy were foreign investments of money that all they arrived in District 6. Né? So now tell me that District 6, Khoisans and Khoisan and what? When the 3 ships was passing, where did it start? Going down to Cape Town. Where did it first go through? In which country? Sir? It could be Nigeria, it could be Togo, it could be Cape Verde. You see? Sir? So all the economy were foreign investments of the African black soil. Were foreign investments of one of the, that all arrived in 1652 from you, ne? And then now tell me again, Gogo. Yeah. I get to manufacture any value of economic currency until we were provided back our independence in 1815. The countries of Africa, they never at all in 1815 provided any independence, but they were all living in independence for all their entire lives. Why were you caught here in 163 years? Even from 1815 to 1992, the rand currency was still a product of the 3 ships movement of Jan van Riebeeck from Europe, and we never, as the Griqua towns of District 6, inherited any manufacturing of currency, whether it's a note or a coin, until we gave power to the 1994 ANC. You see that? To prove that really the economy belongs to the African soil of the black natives. What you District 6 black Khoisans and whatnot and colored of people. You gave it to the ANC to control the economy of your wheel of fortune, because the ANC, you know it directly that it comes from Africa. It arrived here as the ANC from Africa and from the PAC, Pan African Congress of Africa. You know it very well that in Africa, ANC. You remember most when it came with Sol, well, it was Sol Platy or Sol what in those years of 18 something. It came from Africa. It is a resource of Africa. Do you understand that? So as from today, right now, you don't even have any equal share of the wheel of fortune at all. So today, 2023, they are the ones who are the cons of all times. They need to be locked back to Robben Island or back to never be seen again. You can even take them to the rock. What? Then Ward 91 and Ward 95 of Sub-Council 10, entire youth, also founding executive of the entire empire expansion of Lamoshe, Moshe, Vamoshe, Skhumbulile, Sisonke, Siyanqoba, Chronicles of Immortality, Passion to Survive. You see, there is not even single colored over here when I'm talking about this. It was discovered through the source of Kaelija, what some Council 92 and some Council 94. Collaborating of these words at the year of 1991 is the 70. Did I read this? Yeah, I did read this, yeah. So we as the black natives of Africa, continent of Africa, as from 1815, return of the independence from the unity of 1652 Dutch East Indian Command for Tracker movement. Remember too, what that is all the economy. You forgotten, what that it came from even Mahatma Gandhi. Are you talking something? Because when the three ships came down, Mahatma Gandhi came into. Is there something that you want to say? As from that's in this Comfortable movement, I don't give a damn until the government of the president of FW declared. Do you have something to say? In 1993, the rand currency that arrived in District 6 was never a memorandum of agreement to the natives of multiracial nations to sign an agreement that they will agree that the rand currency will be never their currency of their Republic of South Africa cricket towns. Why? It is true, Mos. It's not yours. It came from Europe in combination with Asia, in combination with Africa. You really make a good agreement to agree that you will never inherit it because you don't have it at all. Thanks to Mahatma Gandhi. They only signed an agreement to agree to disagree. You see, they agree to disagree. They are cons. They are aliens. They are serial killers. You can even go to the Daily Voice newspaper. Even today, they are the coins that are so corrupt as vampires. With their city town called whatever, all their community townships, whatever, all of them together as one. With their city, when they named that city, they meant it that the entire R1 value coin of the rand currency of the three ships, Jan van Riebeeck, Mahatma Gandhi movement, and the Asia and the Europe's combination of Africa, from their men of honor of the rules of engagement. They don't have even men of honor rules of engagement, man, those people, into any matter that they will lead to the extent of District 6 be governed by economy of currency from the R1 value coin of the rand, so as from that tendency of 163 inside the World Economy Stock Exchange of the World Bank notes and the foreign currencies in the World Economic Forum of the United Nations. The District 6 natives, multiracial native nations, made their men of honor of the rules of engagement into the value of currency economy, that they will never be in United Nations with foreign countries. You see, that is what racism. They are doing racism. But in 1652, they said in their Cape Crusaders song, they were sitting at the temple calling them to come there. But now when they are there now, they don't want to combine with them into any rules of engagement with their values of their own currencies, from silver coins to gold coins of your majesties, from all the colonial countries of Europe, Asia. It is colored people. They say they are colored, but you find them that they are pink, that they are brown, that they are white colored. Sometimes they are full of racism even amongst themselves. These that they countries, including African Union, they never committed themselves, but the currency came right through them with the ANC and the Pan-African Congress of Africa, with the One Earth agreement that they will never sign the agreement of foreign value. You see now, it's foreign value now, but they call the foreign value themselves. I told you now that I was the one who was sitting there first. Well, in Namibia, I was the one who was watching them from Namibia. Of any currency to become their own in District 6 of Republic of South Africa currency, and that they will never engage themselves to any manufacturing of a bank note. But what they managed to intervene and become one in all other things. All the materials that were others today, what they never engage themselves to any manufacturing. Where did they get the of a banknote on a coin so to become a District 6 currency until we reach the new world order of the discovery of the Wheel of Fortune discovered by the Black United Unions of the soils of sons of the soils, what eternity, immortality, and spirituality with spear. So the Wheel of Fortune really was never any combination of intelligence with the colors. It was an intelligence of the black subconscious den. What youth that is unemployed, unskilled, and uneducated and disadvantaged. What combination with the black refugees that are still the refugees of street living in the city of Cape Town, hut, combined with all the black natives who are doing business in the District 6. Of the station deck business district mall, of the discovery of the Wheel of Fortune, of even the future of the 6th industrial, 9th industrial, until this day, one of year one. Then didn't even know the years themselves too, or what year are we living in what day we're living in, because the philosophy of year year 2000 was a philosophy from the black natives of Africa, from a song of the evolutions of the mind, from the US of our black natives. Year 2000 was a philosophy from them, the likes of Doggy Dog, the likes of Rick Ross, the likes of Little Wayne, the likes of Usher right here in the Rens, Cape Town right now, with the ex-Usher saying you did good, excellent, spear to come back. But when we had to go to the Kaelija District Mall, and then you went there to meet all the black natives of Africa united there in the Kaelija District Mall. You united together and you came back now to realize that no, these colors are the cruel ones of all times. They can't be trusted at all. The District 6 natives vowed to themselves on how to protect other foreign countries. Yes, they only, you see, in those four corners, they all got tattoos and tattoos and tattoos and tattoos. The only tattoos they managed to grasp, what to inherit themselves on their four corners, what is a dollar, a pound, and a euro. You'll find out that they all got tattoos and tattoos of damn as shit tattoos over there of only dollar, a pound, and a euro. But they don't want to have a tattoo of a rand. So they are inheriting every dollar, a euro, and a pound. That is the highest value of all times. And then a yen, they forgot to take a yen over there because the yen belongs to the Black Illuminati Shaolin monk. And then all the other currencies of the global world, they said they were in what? 1652. That's the movement, and in 163 years of partnership with the World Economic Development Forum, for 163 years, they were the partners, executive board members of the World Economic Development Forum, and also the United Nations, and also the World Stock Exchange for 163 years. But why did the cons go off the Polsmo tattoo themselves with only 3 currencies? But in 163 years, they were united with all of them together as one. They forgot one thing, and they manipulated other black youth with those tattoos and tattoos and tattoos and tattoos, but who never knew nothing about any currency. But they were all, they forgot what in forensic cruelty of those countries with high power in governance that evaluated the value of currency of their own foreign countries. You see, they even manipulated from origin. They said they are the religion of all religions, of Islamic religion, and they are praising the Muslim religion of Allah. How did now they become in combination with Allah now? But in year 1448, they were in. I don't understand this thing. To become a currency of no equal share of value world-backed stock exchange, for example, of, check this out. There's a 50,000 note from the Indonesia currency will become only 20 rand. What? In Cape Town. But Indonesia, what, is part of the Islamic religions. From and do you understand that thing? These people, you see, just by going, these people. Therefore, the District 6 made impact bonds of cross-sector partnerships. You see, what with the World Stock Exchange, United Nations, and the World Economic Forum for 163 years. In those times, there were no Nelson Mandela. In 1815, Nelson Mandela was not even there. He was not even born yet. The ANC was not even there, Moshe. I don't think so. But the ANC was already there in Africa, and the Pan-African Congress was there in Africa. Mahatma Gandhi maybe was already there, Moshe. They even robbed other multinational native nations, the Pakistanis, the Sri Lankas, the Iran, the Iraq, Slovakia, Slovenia. They robbed everyone because they were all there together in the World Stock Exchange. Even the Asian United Unions with multiracial native nations of planetary one earth of underdeveloping countries, misfortunate countries, disadvantaged countries of all continental United Unions, with also the 7 seas and 7 oceans of the Icelands and Irelands of planetary, continental, international, state, global, world countries, that they made a man of honor vow of United Unions in foreign direct investment since in the origin years of the existence of time, from creation, that when the cycle of life of existence after the cycle of life of BC and AC, when the value of economy of all the one earth multi-native racial countries' currency of being the existence of silver coin and gold coins of, listen to this shit, they say they have a silver mine. A silver mine is where they have a silver mine to as their mineral. Now, Cape Town has got mountains and mountains and mountains. How did they dig silver there? How did they manage to cross the tunnel of Pal to Huguenot? How did they open that thing over there? That research was completed in 2001, where Sister Brahma was a member of 2001 Head Start College. If you can go there, you will see it was discovered there. How did they build even the cable cage? It was built in 1908. By trucks and unknown trucks that were going there. Where did they get the trucks? Where did they come from? That research was completed by Sister Brian Makalu's over there. With and the gold coin. Do they have a gold here? In District 6? There's no gold in District 6. I'm the one who discovered the gold, boss. Where it come from? The mines of the gold, most you find them in the Gauteng province. There's a Griqua towns. There are other colors there in Gauteng. But the colors of Gauteng are white colors. In Gauteng, you will find the Boere in Gauteng. Others are Boers like the likes of Steve Reed. You see Steve Reed from Pitch and Police Race Cup of 2012. There are Boers there, just like Steve Reed over there in Gauteng, with white colored car only. And here in Cape Town, you will find the multiracial native nations of colors in racism, killing themselves together in one place. Even the bronze coin, there will came a generation of existence of the life where a value of currency, of economy will become an existence of bank notes. They like the bank notes very much, but they never even manufactured it. Of currency in the cycle of the existence of life in generations of the third industrial and in the third revolution of the battle for truth. This is a truth one. Where all the multiracial native nations of all one earth state countries will be able to manufacture, design, invent, create. You see, in the time of the ex-spirits, they were all listening into the Islamic relief of the voice of the people and also the channel 826 of DMX DSTV. So in that time, they're listening to all the future lifetime that the currency of the wheel of fortune will be produced in the promised land in times of the ex-spirits. So now they knew that it's going to come there. In the 16th century, they knew that in the 16th century it's going to come. But before the 16th century, that they were already native nations, with other Icelands and Irelands, that are in combination with the Austria continent and the Madagascar. They came there with their own ships in migration to meet at the Simon's town. Even before the 6th century. In the 6th century, tell me, Muhammad, was he there in 6 when he manuscripted the Quran? They all listened to all those things in times of the cycle of life, in spirits. And then they knew that the 6th century was already told in the futures. In time of the creation, we are told everything that is going to happen, but they never knew this time of this today that things today they're going to be like this. Right now, for I told you things happen in no time. I just went for a walk to meet my black natives because I was fucked up now. And then I met a colored. This colored tells me that you did nothing at all. By presenting all night long. But what? All the inheritances that I produced, what, are for the District 6 only now. A colored girl. Today, my musikant, who come now, my auntie man, he must me so African practice Ekman. But the Kadif is but they say no. But the Hassan, when I am Murkak, that yay, that currency you manufacture today is only for the colors of the District 6. Fuck you and your black African natives over there. And over that time we were working together, what, at the Masakane library. And then what, the love of Masakane said no, Muniprat Baya, Muniprat Twede, stay and score, be humble, because you are a humble lion of the Cameroon. Roar. So I call it all the roars again. Yes, of the African United Unions. And I said, I gave my auntie, my kakse puste khatse auntie, but just in silence, inside my humbleness, because I was so, and I spoke carefully. I remember the song, but from my auntie, my aunt Pet. I said, I'm good, Aunt Pet is so good. My aunt Pet tells me I'm good. And then Masakane Library said you are good. And then I'm super good. And then I'm excellent good. When I remembered what in primary, when I was taught what every subject by a black native ninja, a black native what they said super good. You're so excellent good. And then yeah, good, so super excellent. Yeah, go good. And then I was singing a song, say I'm good, so good, excellent, super, excellent, good. Then I said yeah, and but now I remember why you were so crying when they said they wanted to remove you, Patricia Delele, from the mayor. All the colors over there, they said Anpet what stole all the money of the mayoral executive committee when she was Anpet the mayor. I said, what? My Anpet? I said, yeah, guys, what? You forgot who am I, ne? My Anpet stole all the money of the World Design Capital of 2014. You're Pambena, man. Oh. I was there. I voted by Anpet in the World Design Capital 2014. I know all the financial statements of the city of Cape Town. Anpet was crying, how can I do that shit? No, these girls are cruel, man. I said, Anpet, no, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to find them. Anpet said, oh, good. I've got the key. Every hood is so good. Where was I now? So, to manufacture and design, invent and create, innovate, discover at the establishment of the intelligence of Pythagoras Kruspie, a value of the currency, and that will be a banknote of economic currency, from inherited by the discoverer of the wheel of fortune, an expert in the ancient existence of economic knowledge, education, of economic transfer, from the origin of the existence, then really in the century years of existence in the third industrial of the third revolution, all one state countries manufactured their own state country value of the currency in bank notes inside the parameter. They forgot one thing. Those, while all one ex states designed their banknotes according, they said they're intelligent enough. Why didn't they design their own manufacturing machine? If they were intelligent enough, to be calling everyone across the global world to unite with them in any cross sector of the global impacts. The power of intelligence, of the wisdom and the insight that they know the value of natural resources of countries. Barometer will have what value of impact when they manufacture their own banknote. So most of the multi-native racial nations like Indonesia, when they had banknotes, currencies such as 50,000, my bra. And remember, in Indonesia, they wrote 50,000. I don't know what Indonesia. I don't know what is the value of currency. 50,000 note, and then here in Cape Town, it's only 20 rand. To go and buy drugs of tick? These days we are living in fucked up life. Everybody here is smoking dick manufactured by those coloreds who don't want to work. They say their trust is in stealing people's bank. You see, all over here in Cape Town, everybody is robbing banks, through cards of the banks. Because of the colored people here, they are telling them to go and do it themselves. Everybody smoking tick, 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 tack. And now they telling me that now when that colored lady over there, she said to me, now, you did nothing at all. You are supposed to be a car washer. She said I must be a car washer, and then I can get paid 100 rand. Do you know how much 100 rand is here? But in the black people, 100 rand. But it's only 1 rand. But to the black natives, of the wheel of fortune, but the street living people, the dropouts, the uneducated skid youth, 100 rand black note, to us, it is only 1 rand. Why? Because we call it a drat. A drat. You see? A drat, do you want to watch out the drat? Do you see a line where you hang out your washing? That used to be green. When you remove that green thin plastic, it is silver. It is silver, that thing over there. That silver most is a coin of 1 rand. Oh, this fucking kafir is called kafir. But that name is an Afrikaner name. How can you become a kafir? No? But it's an Afrikaans name. Now, that their natural resources are very cost effective. Yeah. So when they will be in World Stock Exchange, but now, how did the cost of 20 rand then really it became true that those international state countries who managed to have the power of high state as state countries being overdeveloped, the state countries, international world countries that managed to have the power of to Ngifike? Kanithatha. Okay, ngayithatha ngoku. To manipulate and that state country get what? State country, yes. District 6 of Cape Town. What? I won't go that far. To manipulate. Because they said, well, to manipulate by having the greed of power, money, control. Hey, as those countries and nations that set down in the Asian future generations of the kingdom governance. They say all the time, what, we don't have a king, what, in the Cape Town. You know, there's no king in Cape Town. Why? Why there's no king in Cape Town? But you are sitting with all the kings and the princes and the queens and the princesses of the African Black United Unions. In Africa, straight down to the what? Sadak, everyone over there, what? Everyone are kings, everyone are princesses of the Your Majesties. You don't know nothing in that yard. And then when you go to South Africa, what? Everyone in Eastern Cape, what? They are kings and queens of what? What's going on here? When you go to KwaZulu-Natal, everyone is a king and everyone is a queen. And it's fucking covered over colored. And then when you go to Limpopo, everyone is a king and everyone is a queen and a princess and Your Majesty. And you go to Northern Cape, Pumalanga, and then when you go to Northwest, everyone is a king and a queen and a princess. When you go to where? To Free State, I swear, there are lords and kings. All the burras galuk Free State. The burra only. The lords, he knows what. The Lord Ben Powers are there. The Lord Calafons are there. And I'm the only one who can enter in Free State. Every time I'm going to state, everyone asking me, I will go take crocodile rice. Are you going to your Tupac brother over there? I said, no. I was going to state, but I want to come back right now. Where? In Stickland. There's a city called Stickland over there. In Cape Town. Of burras only. Your Majesty. And then in Cape Town, who's going to be the king and the queen here in Cape Town? When Cape Town is made, what of all the international, global, worldwide countries flying their flags proudly at the V8A waterfront, who's going to be the king and the queen you go over there? I told you, and you don't know me. What? I'm DWD. With Kopsier, Siyanqoba, DW, DWD. Blow the smoke. Asha, can you just call for me, man? I know Asha, you're just sitting there, man. Asha, when I came back and I look at Asha, Asha said, yes, chief of excellence, my brother. Asha over there, he's just chilling right now, waiting for me. But yeah, Asha is right now in the red Cape Town, right now, 30 feet away. He's waiting for me to come down when I'm done here. But DWD, as those countries of nations that sat down in the Asian future generations of kingdom governance, they know only Louis the 16th over there. 1652 and Louis the 16th. I know who Louis the 4th. I was sitting with Louis the 4th long time ago. My queen, Antoinette Bonaparte. Oh, well, it's nice to be a peasant. Yeah, sometimes. I come far away. What places? That gained quality of grace and foreign power to have enough time of planning. They got really enough time to plan all these things, these fucking donors. Hey, on how to, oh, fucking donors, man. The dominoes, dominoes. They like to play dominoes too much. What? No, I was taught these theories when I was listening to DJ Reddy D. He told me all about these gaffers, what the colored people, when we were sitting here together in the World Cup of Russia, listening to his good music of Good of FM connecting Cape Town into Russia. He was talking all the Africans stuck over there. And then, what? When I was sitting here, I was sitting with the salt. You know the motion picture salt. Salt, yeah, salt motion picture movie film. Ma? Okay. You want to walk? I was sitting here in this room with salt, and then when that girl of salt ran away in that consecration room with that mob mafia, I just entered there and I sat with him, just like that. And he never saw me until the Russia World Cup. Now I'm listening to the good news of Reddy D, but prating, every time prating together over here in the World Cup, nice and slowly. And then, while he's busy telling me, prating with his music of connecting Cape Town, the integrational room with the salt, me and that guy now, Africans was in Russia, there is an African. He is also interpreting what Reddy D is talking on the stereo about the plottings of all these schemes that they do. Hey, I'm a Razi. Yeah, I'm a Razi. Yeah, of the Nazis. Now, how to become the command government to have the authority of manuscripting policies and regulations with the terms and conditions of equity acts and the sections of code of conduct that they are the nations and countries to first invent each and every single state world international country into the world stock exchange before starting by inviting world countries. You see, they plotted it all down before inviting them. Before inviting the three ships, before inviting the Mahatma Gandhis of Asia, before inviting the Europes, before even inviting the Africans, forgetting that I was there. But with them, what, in 1448, is it a Ramadan or what? We were together sitting there, in the four corners of a Highlands Drive in a township called Lendegie. Four corners of Lendegie. I was sitting with them over there in 1448. I don't know if it's a Ramadan or a they say Salam Alaikum. Salah Malay and come. Hey, these donors. Before starting by inviting, how will every single state, one earth country will contribute its own regulations and policies of their own inheritance of economic education and knowledge transfer. Yo, hey. Of wisdom and insight of their own barometers in resources. What resources do you think Cape Town had, Diego? What may be in 236 billion years before PCOAC? All Table Mountains there, Swart Clip all over Cape Town, hills and nothing else, and just sand. Nothing at all. The only people who knew all about that it was me, what, and the Iceland and Ireland of the Madagascar and Austria and the African native nations only. I was the only one black people over that time sitting over there all alone in all that land over there. Why? Because I'm an African native. Africans were there as experience long time ago. I said I will just drop them to one day, leave them there, just leave them that one day. Every time when I was sitting in Cape Town in the World Cup of Russia 2018, I saw my brothers from everywhere. Hello, my brother. Hello, I love you too. I say, and then I saw. Wow. And then I also met my Bollywood brothers. I also met my even Philippine brothers. I saw they so nice. Asha, but don't blow that smoke too much, man. Uh, Before the first movement, we were all one earth. Which colors were there? The Bushmen, the questions there. Yeah, okay. I can give that to those ones. I can give that to those ones. Are they colored, Diego? Hey. Natives of equal share, when every nation was behind the barometers, then there came a movement of slavery when now other nations had to cross behind enemy lines to force other state countries who are living in harmony and in paradise in their countries, and they came with the inheritance that the government theory must be introduced as a curricula of the United Nations, but the government theology was already a committed thesis that you never invited any country to contribute with you. But colored were plotting and planning on how to govern. You see, the only way they were plotting and planning how to govern was that they said that it's God who gave power to Nelson Mandela. How can now God do that when they believe in Allah and they believe what in Muhammad of the Holy Quran? Why do they not listen to God now? Then Mandela took it. What 1974? Why? Mandela, know whether he was stupid or not stupid, he took it back. You see, I'm the only one who was sitting in the Robin Island before Mandela came in his room. Now, I forgot now when I came back to life again about Robin Island. Then I took to Robin Island for a while. And then now I entered this room. I don't know whose room is this. And I just collapsed because it was my room. And I knew when the ship was going there, oh, I'm fucked up. I just didn't. And then I stayed in my room. But then I smiling in that room. And I'd push Mandela. Hey, that cat, that I don't know who the fuck is that Mandela. Because what? I love Mandela. I told you long time ago. He's the father of the nation. Of the Eastern Cape. Whether they make him God or what it doesn't matter to me. Because I'm not from Eastern Cape. But because Eastern Cape is a country, oh, don't forget. So it's their choice to choose him to be their God. Designed and the government manuscript with the indications of the need of greed that they wanted to ensure every powerless country will agree to the governance power of civilization. I don't know what civilization is because the colors are not civilized at all, bruh. But next, you see the police station in in District 6, wherever. But they have needles, bruh. That's like in Batoloco. Skhumbulile, I fucked up. Yo, then you just go past what East Rich Police Station. Yeah, in the gate they have needles there. In the door of the police station, having needles. That's like Batoloco. Wow, these people are they making me laugh, man. And then I say, hey. Ons kap afutes met matakis op. Ons kap afutes met magangas. Kalads man, ons kap afutes met matakis. Ola, ons kap afutes met magangas. Ola, ek sê makongos. Kalads. Tell us where you come from. Ek sê matakis is my ma second. Ek say matakis, tell us where you come from. Ora, ek say makalats is my ma second. On star, but the folk on us fanti, pop, more. We sit together, drink together, eat together, dance together, live together in harmony with the matakis. Ora, with the African natives. Ora, ek say matakis for Congos, we are together. Oh, I remember we used to sit together way back in 1901. When I was there in 1901. Oh, Mandela, when we were not born even then that time. Then Where was I? But the most area of priority of their governance theologies was to inherit and enjoy what the entire wheel of fortune. Do you know how I've managed to understand that? What Jean-Claude Van Damme and Ben Flex of Captain America. Hey, it's because of one thing. I don't know what's up. Nakak, the Hassan met egg. Hey, what? On sal cap your head in two half. If they plant buyer Iso, I shall cap your head in two half. And I'll just throw you in the pool over there. Hey, what? I just thought to go to the Home of Hope, just for a little while at the Home of Hope, somewhere around over there in another township called the Lotus One, or the Lotus One somewhere over there. I think it's in Pelican Park. Pelican Park. I was there just for a while to visit my colored natives over there that I was in Posmo with. Yes, in 1901. And then I was just chilling there for some time in the Home of Hope, ensuring that when I come back to the city of Cape Town, I'm very mentally understandable to recall all the things that I must recall first, to go back to the city of Cape Town and complete the Western Cape government unfinished integrated plans. Hey, I said, hey, don't brag too much because of that, yeah. So that's where I knew materials and minerals, livestock, because Jean-Claude Van Damme, what, was also there too. What? Yes, we were there for almost 2 years. I was there for 2 years over there in the Home of Hope over there. And then Jean-Claude Van Damme was there with me for 2 years over there at the Home of Hope in Pelican Park. With another Van Damme Galogu. Another immortal Van Damme who is almost 16 years or 17 years. He was there. So that Van Damme, whoa. He's the one who told Van Damme, what, while I'm sitting there for 2 years, to come back here. Because I was sitting with Van Damme for 2 years. I think before the 2 years, Van Damme came to visit me. Yeah, because he wanted to take the gold of South Africa. Because he knew that there is a mine that I have. That mine it's my mine, but with no gold inside. Because that mine was closed. I don't know. I forgot that mine of gold. I don't know. It's the Anglo Lion Anglo. Don't know what, but I forgot its name. But one day I'm gonna research it. When the mine was closed, they said the gold is finished now. I just asked the owners of the gold mine, can you just give me what the mine, and then there's no gold most. I just want the mine, and then you keep it that mine for me. And then those people they know me way back as a peasant, yes, of the Europeans, or the peasant over there in the Louis the Fourth kingdom of governance. They said, no, it's all right here, you can take that mine over there. So Van Damme knew that I had that mine over there. So he visited me here when the Rand was closing. So I was sitting with Van Damme here while I was chilling with PW, what having some good presentations over there. Hey, it was a long story, that one. And all this time, when I'm sitting there now in the Home of Hope, there's this Van Dam now. I'm sitting it over here. I said, no, what fuck is this now happening here, man? I came here to chill with my brothers from Posmo, but now I see Van Dam now once again. What, 16 years old Van Dam? And then he's fuck. In all these movies, he's transforming and transforming and transforming. Yo, and Van Dam transformed to technology too. What? Business transformation to technology, summit COVID. It is Van Dam was transforming all the time. And then Van Dam came here to take all the inheritances of the Wheel of Fortune with Ben Flags. Then when I come back, I just knew it's Van Dam man who did that shit here. So he's the only one that I left when I was leaving to Home of Hope. The last person I was sitting here with was Van Dam. And then when I come back here, everything now is stolen, everything is gone. And I said, it's Van Dam that got looked at. Van Dam was sitting here. And that Van Dam, hey, it's a long story. So, to enjoy the natural resources of minerals and materials and minerals, livestock and crops, non-ferrous metals and ferrous metals of the periodic table into their greed, so to also take over their economy. Yo. Hey, Kopsier. Hey, hey, well, on a which song I'm gonna close now? This is the last one. Yeah, I wanna close with which song? This is the last page. The last page. I can't have a last page. So guys, yeah, until the next episode. But I'm laying low. What? Because what? Snoop Dogg, thank you Petu for the wonderful show that you are handling in Oklahoma. I know one of the greatness of you to tell me I must lay low until the next episode at this time. Now I'm gonna meet Asha now again. Well, comes here, Mocho Baba. The only thing that those overdeveloped countries in the power of command in governance, they always forget is that we were all as multiracial native nations of one earth. If the origins of creations we were all introduced into the minerals and natural resources of all the ferrous and non-ferrous metals of all state countries, barometers behind enemy lines, that also in other center core of our land we do have our own natural resources from underground, and we were also introduced by our own native experience before the existence of pen and paper for you all to manuscript, to plot and pen a system that will only enjoy your nation, meaning they wanted to enjoy, inherit everything. Because that Van Dam was going to take everything there, here, and then it's going to what? Inherit it what? To this Van Dam there in the Home of Hope. And then all the colors now are having everything. That in year 1901 we were together there. Because I'm the one who was there once again in 1652. I was in Four Corners of Post 1652, and then I spent the whole 163 years until 1815, and then I was released because my own thing, me as alone number, meaning my own tattoo was 163. But a 163. I am one who is a 63, a clean man. You see, I'm a clean man when I come back to Polsmo in 2018. Why? Because I'm getting mad over here at home. Because I'm an African native and I'm a colored. What? That was transformed. What, to be born again? What, in a black person? What, from the Louis the Fourth peasant of England. You see, so now I'm mad now when I coming back now, preparing the wheel of fortune. What? Yeah. Because in existence, I was there as an spirit before creation of time. So now I'm a 163, and then I was released in 1815. When I come back in 2018 in Posmo, my mama said I must go back to Posmo for domestic violence of domesticing colored mama, because Mina madness, man. You see, yeah. I don't have any women's rights. The color doesn't have a women's rights, melody. They crap women. They don't know women, hey, bro. What for attack me, bro? I don't know. Our women, Makaladi, they hook me, bro. Heroin, cocaine. And then what? A colored a colored man, what is a great a good donor, what, from a colored woman, what, for not what buying a lolly, meaning a tech for a 2-year baby born. So now I'm mad. Now the Africans are here now. What? They say, yeah, the wheel of fortune, we want it. Shit is happening here. Ah. So now when I come back there, they say now I'm a clean man. Meaning that I'm 136 now. And I said, okay, so fine. Yeah, I'm humble, you know, because I'm a clean man, no. I get no problem. And I came back and I continue with the wheel of fortune, you know, because I'm a clean man most now. So in the barometers behind enemy lines, should I come back, my brothers, at the homophobe? Telecommunications are broken now. Okay. That also in our center of our lands, we do have our own natural resources. I don't know how this is going to happen, because I was the one going to solve all these questions that are happening here. in the city of Cape Town. Yeah, from underground. And we were also introduced by our own native experts before even the existence of pen and paper. Hey, uh-uh. A system that will only endure their nation and the power of greed. Therefore, this government system is created was a scheme to take over all of our economy resources and let us all live in poverty and oppression. So these colors, they wanted us to live in poverty, hunger, ungood health, and not well-being, no equal education, no gender equality, dirty water and sanitation that is all around our streets, no clean energy, decent, no decent and economic growth, in the no industry, no innovation of any structure, what no inequalities, no sustainable cities and communities, no responsibility of corruption, consumption, and no production, no climate action, life below. You see, asking me that thing, no life on land. And then they say, when they are talking about peace now, justice and strong institutions, they're gonna put it in national mandate, meaning their nation alone. And then partnerships for the goals, then it was me. But remember, but if it's me, this one is the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Ne? These are the things that they discovered, the United Nations, that I also provided to them about the colored nations of the District 6. That is true, really, when you're talking about the colored nations of the District